So a few hours ago, Madden 25 dropped their gameplay first look, and seeing as though I'm a bigger NFL fan than I am a college football fan, and I reacted to college football's first gameplay first look, I might as well go ahead and react to Madden 25's gameplay first look. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't have much faith that EA Sports is going to make a game that I'm excited about playing, but I am interested in seeing what they did with Madden, since I did enjoy playing College Football 25. Now, I don't currently play College Football 25 because I still feel that the old games on the Xbox 360 are better, and I still feel like they have a long way to go if they want to catch up to the fun that those games brought us. But I do believe that College Football 25 is a fun game that will last people the full year of playing it. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that I'm going to be playing it this year, unless that price comes down, because I'm not paying full price for that game. But as far as Madden is concerned, I am hopeful because I love playing NFL football games. So with that being said, let's jump right into the first look.
Welcome to the Madden 25 gameplay first look. I'm Nick Mazesco, and alongside me, it is none other than the Dev K Spades, but these guys don't want to watch us play. Joining us, we have none other than Cowboys linebacker, one of the best to do it in the game, Micah Parsons, and just a man known as the Madden Millionaire. It is none other than Henry. Gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I like these new intros into the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, intros is something that you see every time you start a game, so making sure we breathe life into that moment is something that was important to the team.
Micah, you spent a lot of time inside of AT&T.
These are the same exact intros that have been in the game since Madden 25. And if they're talking about the player warm-ups, them practicing drills and catching footballs, and that was in Madden 21 or 22. It was in one of the Maddens after Madden 2020, and it was a welcomed addition then. Presentation in one of those first Maddens after 2020 was really good, and I don't understand why they took it away.
Stadium, how realistic did they get this?
Greg Olsen,
this is super realistic. The graphics is actually pretty.
It is nice to have new announced teams.
Insane.
Talk to me a little bit about high level. We've heard a lot about boom tech and what's coming into the game, and that's something that we're going to see right off the bat here in the game.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for the dev team, the big thing was just giving control to the players. So you speak to boom tech, wanting to take the hit stick, which to me is probably the greatest addition to the Madden franchise, and adding a skill mechanic to it. Really excited about this though.
The hit stick initially had a skill component to it. It was about timing. But at some point, they took it away and they made it about animations. So them putting the timing back into it, that's not a new thing. It's just them fixing their mistake.
This is
we're going to see the new kickoff rule in the NFL here in the game for a lot of these people before the NFL even kicks off with it.
Yes, we're going to see everything new about the NFL in the game before the NFL kicks off with it, because the game comes out before the NFL starts. So we're going to see all the new rosters and all the new players and all the new rules in the game before we see it on TV. Because that's typically what happens when the game that's supposed to simulate what you see on TV comes out before the stuff on TV actually starts. But the Hall of Fame game was last week. So, no, you're not going to see it in the game before it kicks off in real life. Already saw it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we got a chance to work with some...
And the NFL stole my kickoff. I drew this kickoff up on Facebook like 4 years ago. It was right after the XFL's kickoff, and I decided how to make it better. I drew this up then. They stole my kickoff.
NFL coaches, and just talk to them about how would you approach this new rule change, what some things you would do, and we were able to kind of take some motivation from those guys and apply it to the game.
Oh, he bunned.
Micah on offense first. We're going to see Henry dealing with the defense. There's one of those hit sticks. You can see it's less
How did he
snappy.
miss?
If you line it up, it feels rewarding.
Talking about the fact that we added more control on the defensive side now is going to measure your timing
How is that
as
early?
well as how well
It's
your
just
left stick is aligned to the ball carrier. If you get a perfect boom stick, which is what I'm calling it, you'll see the feedback over the top say boom. The player indicator ring will turn green at the bottom at his feet, and that lets you know that you perfectly aligned it. It feels great.
Henry's having too much fun over there. Henry, it's 2 plays into the new game. You just enjoying this so much?
It's actually really fun playing this game, especially when you're going against somebody that, is a great opponent.
What?
And that was the case there where the hit stick was perfectly squared, but the timing wasn't perfect. Something I want to call out.
Okay, so at first when I first saw that, I didn't like it. But now giving it some second thought, maybe the player... So obviously the player was too far away, so he had to lunge into the hit stick attempt. Instead of being able to run his feet and hit the hit stick attempt, same foot, same shoulder, run through the ball carrier, which was why he didn't give it his full oomph. And that's Ezekiel Elliott was able to just bounce off of it. That's cool. This player right here, he looks mad small.
And that was the case there where the hit stick was perfectly squared, but the timing wasn't perfect. Something I want to call out that a complement Boom Tech is the ball carrier balance system. So with this system, you're going to see more physics-driven brokens, stumbles, and stumble recoveries. So players' strength, move, speed, ratings all matter more than ever. Oh, and
like
another thing I should mention, Boom Tech allows us to let physics inform the outcome of our tackles. So we can play the same tackle start, and physics can resolve that tackle in a number of ways. So that means we get less scripted outcomes, and that's just much more variety.
That was all scripted outcomes. All of it. Especially that Christian McCaffrey joint. He was mid-spin, got hit in his chest, and just spun the other way. Ooh, this game is going to make me want to break it.
An early 4th down attempt. Trying to keep the offense on the field.
Come on, Dak. Oh, my God, bro.
I feel just like you, and I'm just watching.
Henry back with Mahomes. Throws it over the middle. Big hit, but holds on through the contact.
The line is...
Do it again. Do it again.
Doing it the whole game.
Do it again.
What I do like that I see from the line is the left tackle. Micah Parsons keeps dropping himself from the defensive end position into coverage. So he's only rushing like 3. And the left tackle isn't just aimlessly backing up. He's actually helping the guard with the D tackle, and I like that. Smart line play a little bit.
Nah.
It's always nah.
Henry, you got red zone offense yet? You haven't labbed this up?
Nah, I got something right there. On this play, I guarantee you.
Guarantee.
Guarantee's out there.
It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee. All right.
So this year, you're going to notice that the size of the ball landing spot speaks to the accuracy of the pass. The smaller the size, the more accurate the pass. And a bigger landing spot just means that pass was more inaccurate. And the color speaks to the catchability, with green being 100% catchable, yellow mean likely catchable, and red mean likely uncatchable.
Why do you keep...
But what I do know is if that thing is red and it touches my receiver's hands, he better catch it. This is the NFL.
Keep looking at me after every pass.
Respect your read.
He to the crib.
Respect your read.
Block on the outside. There he goes.
Respect your read.
25, 15.
Respect your read.
crib.
Respect your read.
Good play.
Respect your read.
Look smooth.
Trying to stand up on you.
Waiting, looking, and
As he should.
That might have been ugly right there.
As he
What are
should.
you talking? You're just trying to get in my head. I'm not gonna let it happen.
left side. There's one of those juke moves. Back at it, spin move, back at it.
Okay, so the college
Henry, how do
football
those new skill moves feel compared to last year?
Perfect. It's more like not only like do they like work like really well, but like it's more
Isaiah
realistic.
Pacheco
Like
would've fell in
last
that
year we had the juke where you went like crazy inside and stuff. Now like this is like moves you really see on the field.
To that point, I mean, the juke that everyone loved, I like that people liked it, but it's a little bit unrealistic, a little bit warpy. And we just wanted to replace that asset with something that looked more lifelike. And you still can get busy with it. You still can get open.
And then like I might be tripping, but Pacheco
I'm going to reserve judgment until I get to feel how the juke feels, because we didn't know that the spin move in college football 25 was going to be as broken as it is. So with this, I'm just going to wait to feel it. Hopefully it feels right. Hopefully it's physics based and it's not just based off of animations, and hopefully it feels good to play with. So I'll reserve my judgment until we get to feel it.
I feel like he running in real life.
You mean like a kid trying on new shoes?
He was scripted to say that, because real player running motion has been in every single commercial that Madden or EA Sports has put out since then, and Isaiah Pacheco has been the main person they've been talking about. This has been since the very first reveal of Madden 25. So I'm mad they paid him to say that, and he actually did, but whatever. As if he's never seen anything about Madden 25 ever.
Angry at the ground.
That was one of the signature locomotion sets that we were able to add this year. So he has such a unique run style that was something that we went after. I feel like we really nailed it.
He run like he from the East Coast. Okay,
Over the
dog.
top, got him,
Dog.
found him down to the 1 yard line.
Good dog.
Now that I think is a great showcase
art.
of, you guys did a lot of work with pass trajectories as well, trying to make it
art.
ability to
Talk
fit into
about
tighter
pass
windows and make some of those more
trajectories.
precision throws.
Yeah, so for a bullet pass, for instance, we sped that pass up. So you can throw it faster. It's a little bit lower trajectory. This year, the return of jumping linebackers. Linebackers can jump, so you want to make sure
I know
you
Mike is probably
utilize.
happy to hear about
I'm sure he
linebackers
is.
jumping.
You're going to want to utilize the fact that it's now.
How high can linebackers jump? It was never a problem that linebackers could jump. It was the problem that they could jump 20 feet in the air.
You can get more arc on a lob or a touch
Okay.
pass.
All right.
You're saying
I like that. I don't like nothing, but
It's your Patty?
Micah Parsons, if you're going to keep dropping your defensive end into coverage, we just going to run. Stupid. That's why you're on coach.
Good hit right at the point of attack.
You see that knockout there? Like, knockout is one of the abilities that got to tune in this cycle as well. So your timing's got to be more precise for starters, and also slow it down a bit when you're behind a player, like making sure that it makes sense.
Stepping up, taking.
They showed the wrong gameplay clip there. That had nothing to do with a knockout. That looked more like pass trajectory, but it was beautiful. That was a high arcing pass on a down the field sideline throw. I love that.
Off Mahomes.
Oh,
Ball's
there
out.
it is,
Ball's
Mike.
out.
Good play, Mike.
Did he press a strip button, or did a quarterback just fumble because a quarterback was running? I hate that. Why do they make all the quarterbacks fumble all the time?
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
All right, let me stand up too, because I don't like the way you talking.
Did you
I don't
stand
like
up,
this.
brother?
Can we get like a step stool for Henry so he can the same height?
You're not that tall.
Oh, there it is, Zeke.
There goes Zeke back in.
Zeke, prime.
You'll see these guys when they're running through the lane, they'll have like awareness of what's going on around them. You'll see them get skinny, tuck up, move the ball away from defenders.
Dak, end zone. Back in the end zone.
That's
being,
exactly where I wanted to
Passing looks
You're
nice.
uncomfortable right
Passing
now.
looks
Nothing
nice.
uncomfortable.
Running
You're
looks
uncomfortable
nice,
right
too.
now. I play
better when I'm
Defense
down.
looks
we should talk
broken.
about the new pass protections that's in Madden NFL
be. One
25.
pass protection.
Okay, I want to talk about the new slide protection mechanic in the game. Last year, you could only slide protection in 4 ways, and this year it's 8 ways. For me, my favorite is half slide, where you can take one half of your offensive line and give them a slide protection, and you'll see blocking matchups, so you know exactly who is blocking who, and you'll see the flame icon on the unblocked player or the hot player on that play.
Second and short. Clock running.
I like
on
him.
fire.
I like him.
Open downfield.
Is that the
What?
switch stick? Let me see.
I like him.
Okay,
so you know
they
exactly
do
who
use
is
the
blocking
switch
who,
stick to
and
pull
you'll
him
see the
off.
flame icon on the unblocked player or the hot player on that play.
Second and short. Clock running.
Okay. Oh, switch stick.
I like
Up,
him.
fire.
I like
He made a
him.
bad
Open
decision.
downfield.
What? He don't know what to do.
No, he
I got him
used to playing
shook.
against Madden players who just take the
I'm in a
easiest
two-touch
route.
league.
Okay, let's see.
We trying to score points.
Let's see how
bro.
shook
We
I
play
really am. Let's see.
football.
Let's see how shook I really am.
Y'all gotta run on these kickoffs. It's still kickoff. It's a line
Like, why
of
are we
defenders.
talking
Good
about
quarterback
how
play.
Mike is up going into halftime?
Good,
Like,
good quarterback
Our
play.
champion is being dominated right now here.
yeah.
In the Madden NFL 25 gameplay first look.
Good hurdle tackle.
This is 6 at worst, 8 at best.
Ooh.
Yep, got him.
Good. Ooh, goodness.
Our champion is being dominated right now here.
Yeah,
in the Madden NFL 25 gameplay first look.
This is 6 at worst, 8 at best.
Yep, got him.
Why is Mahomes lit up right now?
You know why he's lit up. Look at what he's doing to you. And I'm running
Speed
at
option.
you. And I'm running at you.
So pitch.
And I'm running at you.
Well, let me see something. Where was the rest of the
And I'm
defense?
running
Speed
at you.
option.
Oh,
And
okay,
I'm
good
running at
So
you.
blocking.
pitch.
8 at best.
Good blocking.
Yep, got him.
on the-
Why is Mahomes lit up right now?
You know why he's lit up. Look at what he's doing to you. And I'm running
Speed
at you.
option.
And I'm running at
So
you.
pitch.
And I'm running at you.
Good God.
Oh, what?
You guys added
Passing
into the
looks
game
like
this
it's
year
gonna be
ability to
fun.
use your
You should've dropped
L1, your
that.
left bumper.
But I mean,
Yeah, so
that's
spec
Travis
catches, you
Kelce.
called
He
out
catch
to
that.
it. For one, I'm gonna do it just because it's cool. But at the same time, you do have a slightly bigger radius when you're doing those one-handed catches. You're also more susceptible to knockouts and drops, depending on your spec catch.
Yeah,
Also, see
I'm gonna
new
do it if I'm
hot routes.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
if I'm
Nick, new hot
wide
route. So
open
the
with a
outside
super
receiver
speed.
now,
You
you're
saw
gonna see a
Ferguson.
speed
He
out
shouldn't
where it
even
used to be a
doing that.
regular out.
Ferguson tried
The
to do
post
one-handed
replaced the
catch in
streak,
game,
and now a
get out.
zig has been removed, and now you can run a corner route. The slot receiver now gets a post route where it used to be a fade, and they get a corner route where it used to be a zig.
Put my
For
zig
tight
back.
ends, a post route replaced the delayed fade, a slant replaced the block and release cross, and a corner route now replaces what used to be block and release flat. Halfbacks got new hot routes as well, so the flat route replaces what used to be wheel, and the triple option now replaces what used to be a check and release.
Oh, yeah, we got him.
Ooh, good dive.
Woo!
So
Kelsey.
I'm assuming the
Enzo
triple
with a
option is a
one-handed
hitch
catch.
up, go out, go in.
What?
I'm looking at you.
Dak Prescott, left side. He's got him. Good read.
See the new possession catches? Mm-hmm. Can branch out of any catch now and just branch from that catch to a fall to make it a possession catch. Want to make sure that when our players are requesting a catch type, we can give them the catch type that they're asking for.
I know what your weakness is. I know what your weakness is. Yeah, you don't like when people do that. You don't like when people do that.
I think the biggest thing I'm noticing from year to year, we talk about realism a lot, but the locomotion in this game, it really does feel different from last year's
I
game.
know that Christian
Want
McCaffrey better
players
be
to feel
slow.
weighty, if that makes sense.
Because Christian McCaffrey is
Obviously,
slow.
your more agile players, they should feel super agile.
Isaiah Pacheco would fall in real life. He can't do nothing. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
trash. Trash. So is there a way to free-form this pass to throw it to the back line of the end zone?
Oh, yeah.
Hates that. I hate when a DB
Yo,
can be
take
beat
it.
by a good
There it
2-3
is.
yards.
That was gonna save you
But the
3
ball
times.
is thrown at a place where all they got to do is randomly jump
Oh, yeah.
and go catch the
Take
ball.
the shot down the field.
that's
Does he
a
have
good
him?
throw.
Does he have him?
Come on, dog.
Brandon Cooks
That's
has
a
one.
good throw.
He's still in the pocket now. He's still tall there.
Come on, dog.
Patrick.
Yo, off the back foot is everything.
Mahomes. It's a 2-time Super Bowl winner. What are you talking about? Don't do this. You know I'm gonna get it. You know I'm gonna score a touchdown right here. You heard me?
2-time Super Bowl, 2-time.
You heard me?
Can you hike the ball?
Okay, can I hike? I mean, I'm telling you.
That's Patrick Mahomes.
I just told you I was gonna score a touchdown.
Ew. God.
I just told you that.
Quick out.
CD
He
Lamb.
got him.
CD Lamb.
Went for the diving
CD
swat.
Lamb.
But that's that new pass trajectory. You did see that come out of Prescott's hands a little faster, a little more zip, and was able to fit it in between those two defenders.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit quicker than
I like
last year.
that other defender didn't know it was coming.
Mahomes. Right
feel like
side, got his
everybody
Kelsey.
was
Kelsey's
Kelsey.
rumbling 25
Best tight
20,
end in the league.
15 10,
In the
5,
league.
into the end zone.
We want to be
What we're
here.
built for.
Nah, this
This
not
what
even like a...
10,
Just-
In the
5.
league.
Right side, got his
What
Kelsey.
is that?
Kelsey's
Kelsey.
rumbling
The
25
legs.
tight end.
What is
Mahomes.
that? What is
Right side,
that?
got his
What is
Kelsey.
that?
Kelsey's
Kelsey.
rumbling 25
Best tight end in the
15
league.
10,
In the
5,
league.
into the end zone.
We want to be
What we're
here.
built for.
This is what we built for sure.
Madden 25 gonna have the celebrations too.
Yo, no way.
That should've
No
been a-
way. Nah,
That
nah.
What were
Nah.
you
Nah, no way, dog. No way.
You realize every time you started talking, the worse the score got?
doing? Oh, no.
You was doing real
He
good
gotta
when
be
you was just
going.
standing up, focusing on yourself.
If he gets caught. What? Who is that?
Game one is
is
in
that?
the books. Henry able to take down the first game, but we got game two. We got a
the
little twist
Chiefs
on
got
this
some
one. So for now, we're going to have Henry
shouldn't
rock
have
the
been
boys,
called.
and we are going to
He
have
should have
Micah
been going.
rocking the San Francisco 49ers. The realism, the feel
Touchdown.
of an NFL Sunday.
Yeah, man. For me, I'm a big fan of it. So watching this thing, it makes me, it really helps the immersion for me. I want to be immersed in my game. And to me, that's what presentation does. It really sells the immersion.
Really love also the addition, 3 different commentary teams in this game. Depending on kind of what you feel. You know, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis have been so good for so many years, but now you got guys like Mike Tirico in the game. I mean, that's amazing. You got Kate Scott in the game. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's great.
I'm going to be playing on arcade. It's going to be fun.
All right, Nick, you see right here, Micah's handing the ball off to Debo. This is the new Debo package in the 49ers playbook. So we have star-driven play
Debo
call
changed
this
his
year where
number
you're going
to
to see 900 plus new plays
do that?
intended to get these superstars the ball. And you're going to see some of the same plays ran
were
by these
running college.
NFL teams in real life.
You guys did some work on the possession catch as well to try to get it to be more consistent for the players.
Right. Now, if you want a rack, we're going to find you a rack. If you want a possession catch, we're going to find you a possession catch.
Now we have the ability in these formations
You will
to
find
show
me
a
a
different
rack.
cover shell. So you're going to have the ability based on your personnel to showcase whether you can show that cover 2, you can show a cover 0. And that gives some flexibility to the defense, gives them an ability to disguise their coverages. One of the additions here in Madden NFL 25, those new custom stems. You're able to change some of these routes, and you can run them in 5 route increments and really diversify your offense just from the adjustments you're making.
Yeah, you could take, regular out, 8-yard out, push it further down.
5 route increments and really diversify your offense just from the adjustments you're making.
Yeah, you could take,
I mean,
You can run them in 5 route increments and really diversify your offense
Yeah,
just from
good
the adjustments
play.
you're making.
Yeah, you could
Play
take,
post-up.
regular out, 8-yard out, push it further down the field, pull it more shallow.
Yeah, you see him changing that little spot and go.
That's probably my favorite thing to do in the game right now.
What I would have did was bring that corner down. It was a little too deep. Trash.
This year, you're going to notice several improvements without cover 3. You're going to see cover 3.
That's not an improvement. DBs are not this good.
This year, you're going to notice several improvements without cover 3. You're going to
Show me a year in the NFL where DBs consistently make over-the-shoulder catches on interceptions. Where DBs do not run like this and catch the ball like this on deep balls. No, they don't. Maybe Jalen Ramsey, but nobody else. They don't do that. That would have been a swat at most. But the fact that they just catch these passes every single time, that's broken.
This year, you're going to notice several improvements without cover 3. You're going to see cover 3 get the escape call or the skinny call when you face trips or bunch. You're just going to see your defense face these formations in a more authentic way, more like what you would see on NFL Sundays.
100 combined points in the first game, and we got
I would have been more
0
I would have been more accepting of that being a pick than that go ball.
in the second quarter. Different feel.
Different strategies for sure.
Okay.
Look at C-Mac.
Pulling
I think
lineman,
I saw
like
C-Mac 0 in
That
the
was a good
second
pull.
quarter. Different feel.
Good
Different strategies
pull,
for sure.
Good blocking.
Look at
Good
C-Mac.
pull.
I think I saw C-Mac there. It was definitely
Even though
a
that
smaller
should've been a
gap to
wash.
run through, and you saw him
Juice check
get
should've
skinny and
washed
run through that
more.
hole.
We do need more power on the pulls. Like they pull around and then when they make contact with the defender, they just kind of stop. We need them to like a hit stick. Just blah.
A smaller gap to run through, and you saw him get skinny and run through that hole.
Yeah, so some of the new ball carrier, just contextual awareness. You're going to see these guys get skinny, move the ball away, and just look more lifelike.
That's a nice throw.
What a throw.
That's a nice throw, and you talk about the
I don't like that. It seems like the past trajectory changes only happen in like the intermediate throws, the 10 to 15. What about plus 20? I need the ball to be high And not just when you free form pass. I need it on all of them. It's a go ball. I'm throwing the ball 40 yards. Why is it just coming out? Throw the ball.
Trajectories and those velocity abilities that were so important last year. This year, you're able to do it without those velocity.
He definitely would have made it do that last year. Somehow the DB had acrobat, like, oh my God.
I mean, that's your teammate. You don't think Lewis can play that?
There it is again. George
to be
Kittle.
able to do that. Yes.
Stepping up over the middle. Nice throw. How does the passing feel, Henry, compared to last
Passing
year?
feels good, especially.
I like that DB wasn't able just to stick his foot in the ground, come back downhill, and knock that out. In previous games, DBs are superhuman. So I like that. I like that it took him a second to get back to that play.
With these Cowboys, this might be the best passing team in the game.
City.
I would have called pick.
Halftime this one, a very different game from our
would've
first
called
one. The
pick.
competition is high flying. And speaking of competition, if you are interested in getting into the biggest competition in competitive Madden, getting your share of
I'm
$1.7 million,
not.
sign
Let's
up
slow.
now. Register for the Madden Championship Series over at MaddenChampionship.com.
Nah, I don't play online. I don't care. People online.
Nice
don't.
throw of the top.
Oh, that's one of the one-handed
Cooks,
catches. we
there's
was
the
just
one-handed
talking about.
Nonsense.
catch.
Brandon Cook's hands about as big as mine. He just dropped
Dak
the ball.
Prescott, almost his mannerisms are into the game now. And you guys added a lot of those personality touches to bring that realism.
Tons of signature. And when I say signature, I don't necessarily mean for one person. Some of it is just signature to the sport. You see an interception, you see the entire defense go and run and celebrate that turnover, whether it's an interception or a fumble recovery.
Big fourth down. Close ball game, 7-6.
When all else fails, trust your best. Yo, Dak, what?
Rock Yassin with the pick going the other way.
No, there's nothing. Now we're not skipping nothing.
That's such a nice touch.
I'm skipping.
Micah, how fun are those celebrations when you guys get a turnover?
Those is, bro, it's lit, bro. I can't even lie. Sometimes I be too tired to go down to the end zone with him, but
Get the safety coming over to make a play.
That's a good spin.
Spin his back.
The spin move and the back juke I think people are going to have fun with this
That's
year.
a good spin. That's a bad read. Why he fumbled?
Ball's out, is picked up. We're running to the other end of the field, aren't we? If you're taking hits, the defense is going to be able to make some turnovers.
Especially with the new, skill mechanic on hit stick. A well-timed, a perfect boomstick is going to give you a slight increased chance of forcing a fumble.
Back locked in. Going for the stop. Tough throw. Tight window throw. And there's those new trajectories, able to fit it into windows that we weren't able to throw to in the past.
oh yeah, the Lion!
Uh-oh. It's
The Lion!
he picked off Micah with his own player.
Interesting.
That's tough.
And there they go to the end zone. Henry, how big
That's
do you
an
think the
all-pro
switch
play.
stick is going to be for you?
Since I've been playing, it's probably the best feature since I've been playing that they've ever added.
We talked about diving catches and how it's more difficult to hold on to them, but
I would like to point out they have gotten significantly closer to the actual screen. I mean, Henry is a mere 2 steps away at this point.
I tried to switch stick right there. I tried to go crazy with the switch.
It does have a risk-reward
overshown.
factor of, like, you're either going to get a huge turnover, but you also might put yourself out of the play. It's got to be lab.
Overshown 800.
Yo! Oh,
You got the block! He blocked!
that's
The Lion!
Did this man just grab my controller?
He not only grabbed your controller,
Yo,
he
did-
blocked it
Yo,
while
did
he
he
was
not
grabbing your
grab my controller?
I'll start with you, Henry. What's, like, one thing playing this game?
Controller?
I'll start. Of, like, you're either going to get a
distracted
huge
from what happened
turnover,
on the
but you
field.
also might put yourself out of the play. It's got to be lab.
Yo!
A block up the middle in Madden.
Reward factor of, like, you're either going to get a huge turnover, but you also might put yourself out of the
block
play.
up the
It's got to be lab.
Yo!
You got the block! You're going to get
I ain't
a
gonna lie, I
huge
like that.
turnover, but you also might put yourself out of the play. It's got to be lab.
Yo!
That
You got the
look-
block!
It
A
looks
huge
like
turnover,
a line
but you also
problem.
might
I
put
don't
yourself
know
out of the play.
what
It's got to
happened.
be lab.
Yo!
He got the block!
I like the block up the middle. I like the block up the
Did
middle.
this man just grab my controller?
He not only grabbed your controller,
Yo,
he
did-
blocked it while
Yo, did
he
he
was
not
grabbing your
grab my controller?
I'll start with you, Henry. What's like one thing playing this game that stood out to you? Maybe one thing that you liked the most in Madden NFL 25.
Biggest thing, probably the stemming. Stemming, you can get so creative with offenses now, especially with the new hot routes, having a post and corner at your access at any point.
What was one of your favorite things you saw from the game today?
I really like the run game. Also, I do like the passing too.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, so while they talk about what they enjoy about the game, I'll say that EA Sports has done it again, I guess. They do this every year. They make the game a little bit better. They fix some of the things that we had a problem with last year to make us more excited about playing the game this year. And I will say I'm actually a little more excited about Madden than I was college football 25, but that's just because I'm a NFL fan. I welcome all improvements to Madden because I want Madden to be good. I'm not as harsh as like a Soft Drink Sports or a Ryan Moody where they want simulation. They want exactly what they see on Sundays. I just want the gameplay to be good. So if I get my hands on this game and it feels good to play, I'm going to play it for a long time. But I'm not going to pay full price for it. I'll wait for it to go on sale. But I'm done here. So if you enjoyed this, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate it. Comment below of what you thought of Madden 25. And I'll see you next time.